Morning, all. All right, so the next 3 days of hockey are on the board. We got 4 games today, we got 14 games tomorrow, and then 4 games on Sunday. Because balance, who needs balance? Not the NHL. Certainly not the NHL. All right, so starting with today's games, and starting at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, the Ottawa Senators, who are 4-2, and against the Vegas Golden Knights, who are 4-2-1 on the season. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Ottawa on November the 21st. Brady Tkachuk leading Ottawa in scoring, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. And Forsberg has 2 wins, 1 loss, a .904 save percentage. He's been good with all mark out. Not fantastic, but good. Mark Stone, 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points for the captain to lead them in scoring. Samsonov, a 2-0-1 record with Vegas, a .944 save percentage. So he's doing pretty well so far. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Islanders and the Devils. Both these teams looking to get things going again. The Islanders are 2-2-2 on the year. The New Jersey Devils are 5-4-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November the 9th and April the 13th. Noah Dobson's the leading scorer for the Islanders. He just has 4 assists so far this season. Sorokin has a 1-1-1 record, a .947 save percentage. So strong save percentage there. Nico Hischier, the leading scorer for the Devils, 7 goals, 3 assists, and 10 points. Markstrom's been a mixed bag so far for New Jersey, 3-3-1 record, 891 save percentage. Not what they were thinking when they picked him up, but again, the defense in front of him's had issues too. It's going to be a fun one between those two. The Nashville Predators and the Chicago Blackhawks. Nashville 1-5 this season. Chicago 2-4-1. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again January 16th, February 7th, and March the 8th. Ryan O'Reilly tied for the lead on the team scoring situation. 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points for O'Reilly. Saros has a 1-4 record, .903 save percentage. So at least his save percentage above 900, and he's coming off the shutout against Boston. Teravainen, the leading scorer for Chicago, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Mrazek, 2-3 record, 887 save percentage. I think he's been better than his save percentage, but again, in Chicago, it's a similar situation to New Jersey, the difference being expectations coming into this year a little different for those two teams. And then at 9 Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Edmonton Oilers renew their acquaintances. 3-4-1 record for Pittsburgh, 2-4-1 record for Edmonton. These teams will meet again in Pittsburgh on January the 9th. Malkin, 2 goals, 9 assists to lead Pittsburgh in scoring with 11 points. Bloomquist, a 2-2 record, .908 save percentage. McDavid, don't worry, Shadow, that wasn't caught on camera. McDavid, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points to lead the team in scoring. And Skinner has a record of 1-3-1 with an .866 save percentage, but he's trending in the right direction. We'll see how things go in that one. Keep in mind, I'm going to the Abbotsford game tonight, so this review will be up a little bit late by my standards. All right. That being said, Saturday, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, the Detroit Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres. Detroit's 4-3. They've been playing iffy hockey, but they're getting wins. And Buffalo 3-4-1. They seem to be trending in the right direction. This could be a fun one. First of 4 meetings, they'll meet again November the 2nd, December the 9th, and March the 12th. DeBrincat, the leading scorer for Detroit with 3 goals and 3 assists. Lions been very good, 2-1 record, .955 save percentage. On the Buffalo side, Tuck, 3 goals, 6 assists to lead them in scoring with 9 points. And Luukkonen, 2-2-1 with a .903 save percentage thus far this season. And I'm just putting up the goaltender with the most wins. I don't know necessarily that that's the goaltender that's going to play in these games, because this far out, you usually don't know the starting goaltenders. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific start between Minnesota and Philly. So these 2 games will get their own video tomorrow. So this starts again at 10 a.m. Pacific, and it's the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Minnesota on December the 14th. Kaprizov, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points, the leading scorer for Minnesota. Gustafsson, 4-0-1 record, .952 save percentage. He's been fantastic. On the Philadelphia side, Michkov, their leading scorer with 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Ersson, 1-2-1 record, .886 save percentage, the better of the 2 goaltenders for the Flyers. Utah and LA will meet. This will be at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. So this is the only game on at that time of day. The Utah Hockey Club, 4-3-1 so far. The LA Kings, 4-2-2. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again February 22nd as well as April the 3rd. Clayton Keller, the leading scorer for Utah, 4 goals, 4 assists for him. Ingram, 4-1-1 record, .861 save percentage. So Ingram's record is good, just don't look at the stats. Kopitar, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points for him to lead the Kings in scoring. I think that's a familiar place for him. And Riddick, 3-2 with an 874 save percentage, but he was good last night. So for Riddick, there's a lot of ups and downs in there. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. We have 5 games starting at that time, beginning with Toronto and Boston. Toronto's 4-4. A bit of an up and down start. Same for Boston, 3-4-1. They're actually below 500. I can't think of the last time they were below 500, 8 games into the season. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again November the 5th, January the 4th, and February 25th. Nylander, 5 goals, 2 assists, 7 points for him to lead Toronto in scoring. Stolarz has been very good, 3-2 record, 938 save percentage. On the Boston side, Pastrnak leading him in scoring with 5 goals, 1 assist, 6 points, but that's still just 6 points in 8 games. Swayman, 2-3-1 record, 904 save percentage. So the overall numbers in Boston have not been encouraging so far. We'll see what happens with that one. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the 5-3 St. Louis Blues and the 2-4-1 Montreal Canadiens. This, of course, being the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in St. Louis on March the 25th. Jordan Kyrou, the leading scorer for St. Louis, 2 goals, 7 assists for 9 points. And Hofer's 3-0 to start the season, 932 save percentage. Been quite good. Caulfield, 6 goals and an assist to lead Montreal with 7 points. Montembeau's 2-3 with a 909 save percentage for the Habs. Washington and Tampa Bay meet in Tampa tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. The Capitals 5-1 to start the season. Tampa Bay 4-3. The first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again November the 27th and March the 1st. Dylan Strome leads the way in scoring for the Capitals with 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. And Logan Thompson's 3-0. Another ugly stat line, though, 884 save percentage. It is early in the season. It's not strange to see goaltenders with low save percentages early in the season. Which brings us to Tampa. Kucherov, the leading scorer there, 8 goals, 5 assists, 13 points. So he's on pace for a lot of points. Vasilevsky's 3-3 with an 871 save percentage. That's an ouch. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Anaheim Ducks and the New York Rangers. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again March the 28th in Anaheim. Anaheim's 3-2-1 to start the season. The Rangers 5-1-1. Troy Terry, the leading scorer for Anaheim, 4 goals and an assist for him. Lucas Dostal, 3-1-1 record, 936 save percentage. On the Rangers side, Panarin, 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 points. And Shesterkin, 4-1-1 with a 926 save percentage. So, pretty good goaltending matchup, I should say, if you have Dostal against Shesterkin, which I would imagine we will. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between the Winnipeg Jets and the Calgary Flames. Who had this as being a potential, who's going to lead the West kind of matchup? Winnipeg 7-0 to start the season. Calgary's 5-1-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again January 18th and January 26th. Scheifele, 5 goals, 5 assists, 10 points to lead Winnipeg in scoring. Hellebuck, 6-0 with a 940 save percentage. It looks like he wants the Vezina again. On the Calgary side, Rasmus Andersson, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points. And Dustin Wolf, 3-0 with a 936 save percentage. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific start between Florida and the Islanders. Florida's 5-3-1 to start the season. The Islanders, again, 2-2-2, and they're going to go from New Jersey to playing at home because New Jersey, not that far from their home. They'll play again February 2nd and March the 16th. Sam Reinhart, the leading scorer for Florida, 5 goals, 8 assists, 13 points. Bobrovsky, 4-2-1 record, 886 save percentage, so another goaltender with a low save percentage. On the Islanders side, because I'd already talked about a couple of players there, here's a couple others. Brock Nelson, 2 goals and an assist for 3 points. Varlamov's also 1-1 like Sorokin, but he has an 868 save percentage. So same record, very different way of getting there. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific start between Columbus and Nashville. Columbus is 3-3 to start the season. Nashville 1-5, and again, so they go from playing in Chicago to playing at home. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Columbus on April the 1st. Marchenko, the leading scorer for Columbus, 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Tarasov's 3-1 with an 888 save percentage. On the Nashville side, Forsberg tied with O'Reilly with 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. Wedgwood's played the 1 game, lost that game, and had an 800 save percentage in said game. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, Chicago's in Dallas. So Chicago goes from playing at home on Friday to playing on the road on Saturday. Chicago currently 2-4-1. That record will change tonight. Dallas is 6-2. This is the first of 4 meetings. They'll meet again November 7th, November 27th, and December 29th. So they're going to get to know each other really well before we get to the new year. Connor Bedard is second in scoring technically because he has less goals than Teravainen. So a goal and 6 assists, 7 points. Soderblom's 0-1-1 in the games he's played, but he has a better save percentage than Mrazek at 9-11. Duchesne leading Dallas in scoring with 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. I didn't think that was going to happen either. Ottinger's 4-1 to start the season, 941 save percentage. So between he and Swayman, the goalies who've signed the $8.25 million a year extensions, Ottinger playing a little better than Swayman at this point in time, although Dallas is a little better than Boston. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start. Nope, this is going to be 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific start because it's a Vancouver home game. I wrote 7 p.m. because the app tells me in Pacific time, right? So I just add 3, but every now and then that happens. So 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Vancouver Canucks. Pittsburgh's 3-4-1 to start the season. Vancouver's 3-1-2. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Pittsburgh on November 27th. So for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Crosby second in scoring. As you can see, Malkin's number 1. Crosby a goal and 6 assists, 7 points, which means technically he's below a point per game, which that doesn't happen, so he's due for 2 points against Vancouver. Nedeljkovic 0-1-1 so far this season, 869 save percentage. Now, technically I'm putting the goaltender who's second in wins when I get to that second goalie, which would be Jari, but it looks like Jari they've pulled out of the lineup and they're working with him at this point in time, so I'm guessing that in these 2 starts, Bloomquist probably gets one, Nedeljkovic gets the other, and I don't know in which order, but we'll see. On the Vancouver side, Besser, 4 goals, 2 assists to lead the team in scoring with 6 points. And Lankinen, 3-0-1 with a 941 save percentage. Excellent start to the season for Lankinen. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start as well between San Jose and Vegas. San Jose's 0-6-2 to start the season. Vegas is 4-2-1. This is the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again December 27th and January 7th. Granlund, 3 goals, 6 assists, 9 points for San Jose to lead them in scoring. Blackwood's 0-3-2. There is no wins leader in San Jose, of course. 897 save percentage for Blackwood. He's been good, honestly, behind a team that just has found ways to lose. On the Vegas side, Eichel, 2 goals, 9 assists, so he's right behind Stone in scoring. And Aiden Hill's 2-2, 851 save percentage for Aiden Hill. So I would guess Samsonov tonight against Ottawa, Hill tomorrow night against San Jose, but we'll see. 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific start between Carolina and Seattle. Carolina's 4-2. They're enjoying this Western swing this time. Last year, not so much. Seattle's 4-3-1. They're coming off that overtime loss against Winnipeg. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Carolina on December the 3rd. Marty Necas leading Carolina with 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points. Freddie Anderson, 2-1 with a 939 save percentage. He's been excellent. McCann, 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points to lead Seattle in scoring. And Decord's 3-0-1 with a 907 save percentage. So, yeah, Decord's had a pretty strong run. So there's no 7:30 starts on Saturday. Again, I'll review these games on their own. This one, I'm debating about whether or not to review Utah and LA on its own, or whether to just include that on the board with all the other games later in the day, and then work on other video stuff. But we'll see. I have not decided as of yet. All right, Sunday. So on Sunday, again, we got 4 games, starting with the Oilers and Detroit at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. The Oilers are 2-4-1, of course, but they're coming off that game against Pittsburgh at home, and now they're on the road in Detroit. That's a tough turnaround. Detroit's 4-3 so far this year. And, of course, for Detroit, they're right here against Buffalo. So they go from the matinee game in Buffalo to being at home the next night. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Edmonton on January the 30th. For the Oilers, Draisaitl, 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points. He is second in scoring behind McDavid. Calvin Pickard's 1-1 with an 852 save percentage. On the Detroit side, their number 2 scorer is Raymond. He just has the 6 assists so far. Talbot is 2-1, 913 save percentage. So Lyon playing a little bit better than Talbot, but both goaltenders have been effective. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Anaheim and New Jersey. So New Jersey goes from playing at home on Friday against the Islanders to playing at home against Anaheim. Not too bad. Anaheim goes from New York to New Jersey. Again, pretty quick trip there. New Jersey, of course, currently 5-4-1. First of 2 meetings, they'll meet again December the 31st. So these teams will be done with each other on New Year's Eve. Leo Carlsson, the number 2 scorer for Anaheim with 3 goals and an assist. Reimer, 0-1 with a 906 save percentage. You have to think he'll play one of these 2 games. On the New Jersey side, Timo Meier, 4 goals, 6 assists for 10 points, second in scoring on the Nashville. I just traded him on New Jersey. And Jake Allen, 2-1 record, 880 save percentage for him. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Montreal and Philly. Montreal, of course, playing at home against St. Louis, and then they go to Philly. 2-4-1 record for Montreal. Philadelphia currently 1-5-1. And after playing against Minnesota, they get Montreal. So working in alphabetical order through the league. March 27th and April the 5th are the other two meetings between these two teams. Nick Suzuki, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points. So he is tied with Caulfield in points. But again, goals are the differentiator there. Primo's 0-1-1 with an 880 save percentage. On the Philadelphia side, Konechny, 3 goals and an assist for 4 points for second place in team scoring. Fedotov, 0-3, 821 save percentage. We've discussed Fedotov a few times this season. My guess is he plays one of these 2 games here. I'm guessing against Montreal. I do think Ersson probably gets the start against Minnesota, as he's been the better of the 2 goalies. We'll see what John Tortorella decides to do. And then at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, we have the Ottawa Senators and the Colorado Avalanche, meaning it'll be an earlier night for me that night. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Ottawa on March the 20th. Tim Stutzla for the Ottawa Senators also has 3 goals, 5 assists, 8 points, same as Brady Tkachuk there. Ullmark's 1-1 with a 914 save percentage. Maybe he makes his return here. We'll see, right? Maybe they've already announced he'll return tonight against Vegas. Yeah. On the Colorado side, this took a while for me to put together, a little bit longer than normal. So, Anyways, Makar leading the league in scoring with 3 goals, 12 assists, 15 points. So, kudos to him. Adonan's 3-1 with a 917 save percentage. I think he's the starter, at least for now. His save percentage of 917, mildly better than Georgiev's 810. So, yeah, Colorado seems to have got things figured out, and we'll see if they can get that win against Ottawa. So for Ottawa, this is a really good test for them. They're 4-2, they've got a good record, they're in Vegas, and then they're in Denver. So those are not easy places to win. Let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you've not done so already. Thank you guys so much for your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.